Steven Spielberg's E.T., the Extraterrestrial.
E.T., especially when you're a child, is such a roller coaster because you go through so many different emotions.
Can you say E.T.? E.T.
E.T.
Definitely a tearjerker.
E.T. Hell yeah.
When he's hugging him and saying goodbye, I'm crying.
I cry every time I see it, every time. This was supposed to be Steven's little film in between all his big blockbusters.
All his films are actually intensely personal films. He grew up in a broken home. His father left, his parents got divorced. It had a very traumatic effect on him. He's making personal films about his own life, just that the kind of canvas is a bigger one.
Everything was changing at that time within our society around the family. I'm proud that I was able to portray one of those first strong mothers.
Mommy, he can talk.
Of course he can talk. I'll be right back in 10 minutes. Stay there.
I felt like I was honoring my own mom. Steven, in a lot of ways, is a child. That's why I think he responds and understands the kids so well.
Only little kids can see him. Give me a break.
There are certain movies that are just so raw and honest in their interpretation of youth, and the kid ensemble in E.T. is one of those.
E.T. phone home.
Oh my God, he's talking.
We used Reese's Pieces instead of M&Ms because M&Ms turned us down and said, oh, we don't think we want to be involved with an alien. Oh, my God. Would you want it to be the guy at M&M's that turned down E.T.?
Back in the 80s, there were these latchkey kids where you were allowed to go out and run through the forest. Back by sunset, darling, definitely a different time.
Suburbia. Your parents were not around you, involved in your world. The adults are just these things out there, outside of the frame.
No TV.
The scene where Henry walks down and is showing E.T. all the toys, Steven said, bring all your toys. So those were all Henry's real toys. I think Jaws was probably placed in there.
The shark eats the fish, but nobody eats the shark.
I distinctly remember the first day I walked onto the soundstage, there was a connection. Steven did the voice when we shot it. Drew was very young. She really couldn't distinguish the difference between reality and fantasy. We would put E.T. in a corner when he wasn't working. Well, she would be over talking to him. So Steven had two guys whose job it was to at all times be on E.T. patrol so that he could come alive and Gertie would still not have to suspend that belief. We have to shoot his death scene. I stooped down and I said, all right, Drew, we're gonna go shoot the scene where E.T.'s dying, but E.T.'s just acting like we're acting, right? He's not really dying. She goes, I know, Dee, do you think I'm stupid? So I picked her up and we walked in. She took one look at E.T. and went, Dee's dying! And Steven's going, roll it, roll it. Clear. The message of the film itself was all about love and friendship and connection. It surpasses our brains and goes straight to our heart. The audience was ready for it, the world was ready for it, and literally, it's our generation's Wizard of Oz.